What's Graham up? It's Guys you hear, and well, oh how the turns have tabled. During a day where the stock market tumbled and the S&P 500 fell 0.69%. Nice. One particular investment is not only up, but it also continues to climb with an ever-increasing price target, and that would be Shiba Inu. I mean, at this point, it's rather incredible, but in the last 24 hours, its market cap increased another $3 billion. 24-hour trading volume was 400% higher than Dogecoin, and in a remarkable twist of events, some holders have now set their new price target up from a penny all the way to $1 as a petition gains almost 300,000 signatures to get the coin listed on Robinhood, burn its supply, and have it fulfill its main purpose of killing Dogecoin. Not to mention, all of this is happening while the search term Shiba Inu is closing in on peak popularity, Michael Burry calls it pointless, and Bitcoin rises to its highest level since May, nearly hitting $60,000. So let's talk about why some people now believe that Shiba Inu could reach $1, why so much of it is getting burned, the obstacles it must overcome in the next few weeks, and then why I'm going to buy in this upcoming Friday after sitting on the sidelines and just watching all of this craziness unfold. Although before we start, I'll make you a deal. If we could get this video to 100,000 likes by this upcoming Friday, I will invest another $5,000 in Shiba Inu, which effectively makes every single one of your likes worth 5 cents. So feel free to invest my own money into Shiba Inu by giving it a quick tap, and now with that said, let's get into the video. Now, even though a $1 price target would mean that Shiba Inu has to go up another 3.5 million%, we should first take a step back and talk about exactly what Shiba Inu is, because that might help explain what's going on now and whether or not a $1 price target is even possible based on math. Oh, and by the way, if you're already a Shiba Inu enthusiast and you want to skip a bit of the backstory, just fast forward to this timestamp right here. But otherwise, here's what you need to know, because all of this is relevant to what we're seeing today. Shiba Inu was released in August of 2020 following the growing popularity of Dogecoin and featuring the Shiba Inu breed as its mascot. But unlike Dogecoin, Shiba Inu has not started off as a lighthearted joke per se, but instead to kill Dogecoin with the ability to outpace its value exponentially without ever crossing the 1 penny mark. Now, what makes it different from Dogecoin, which operates on the Litecoin network, is that Shiba Inu operates within the Ethereum ecosystem, giving them the potential to implement smart contracts, issue NFTs, and scale across their existing platform. But there is a bit of a catch. As of now, there are roughly 400 trillion Shiba Inu tokens in circulation, meaning at a $12 billion market cap, the price for each coin is a whopping 0.000029 cents each. On the bright side, investing just $100 gets you 3.3 million Shiba Inu coins, which sounds like a lot. In fact, even the 35-cent transaction fee could have bought you another 11,500 coins. But that also means that for them to actually reach 1 penny, and especially $1, there needs to be a substantial change to the fundamentals of the coin itself. And that is, of course, what brings us to today. Of course, if you're thinking, but Graham, what are the other fundamentals of the coin? Are you telling me it was only created to capitalize on Dogecoin? Yes. Even though, sure, they have a website called Shiba Swap where you could voluntarily bury your coins to gain rewards, swap with other tokens, and purchase their Shiboshi NFTs eventually. Overall, the premise is pretty much just take over Dogecoin while bringing awareness to the Shiba Inu breed, and maybe, of course, making people multi-millionaires from a several $1,000 investment in the process. However, the main issue holding back Shiba Inu from ever reaching a penny is that with 400 trillion coins in circulation, either the market cap needs to increase all the way to $3,961,440,000,000, which would make Shiba Inu 2.5 times more valuable than Amazon, or the coins need to be taken out of circulation, and that brings us to the topic of burning. This is the practice where coins are purposely taken out of circulation to limit supply and cause the price of the remaining coins to go up. Like, just pretend this smash the like button coin has a market cap of $100 and a supply of 100 coins. In that case, each coin is worth $1, but if we cut that supply in half to 50 coins, now each one of those is worth $2, essentially doubling their value without changing the market cap. And now that's kind of what people want to happen here. For instance, there's this change.org petition nearing 10,000 signatures to get rid of as much supply as possible and help it reach the $1 threshold in the next 5 years. And as Mirza says, it's the right thing to do. Or how about this one? Love this coin, but needs less of it to become successful. Okay, well, how about this? For it to reach a penny, assuming the market cap stays the exact same, you would need to burn 99.99 0.7% of all circulating supply. So most likely in the process, you will lose the vast majority of your Shiba Inu holdings, at which point 1 penny Shiba Inu doesn't matter anyway. Now, they do have a so-called slow burn rate of Shiba Inu that would constantly put upward pressure on the price, but the problem is it's just not enough. For example, $25,000 is burned for every new coin listed on Shiba Swap. But even if one new coin is listed every single day, that's only $9 million a year. And on a $12 billion market cap, that would take 1,300 years for you to reach a 99% burn rate. Which, let's be real, we don't have the time for that. That's why comments like, if Doge went to a penny, Shiba can too, completely misses the point of total supply, because if Shiba Inu had the exact same circulating supply as Dogecoin, it would be trading right now at 9 cents. And as we can see, we are a long ways away from that. However, even though we would not be able to get there from burning alone, there's another option that a lot of people are talking about, and that is that more people buy in. On top of the agenda seems to be getting Shiba Inu listed on Robinhood, just like they did with Dogecoin back in 2018. And already there's a petition with over 230,000 signatures and counting to make that happen. Which, by the way, I'll link it down below in the description for anyone else interested in signing. Now, in terms of whether or not that's going to happen, previously Robinhood issued a no comment in that we're always looking into which coins to add to Robinhood crypto, but for security and compliance reasons, we can't talk about which ones we're looking into adding. Now, another questionably reliable source says on Twitter, I've been told that Shiba's loaded and ready for release on the Robinhood system. It has been for some time. They're simply waiting on timing, and inter-office debate has begun regarding Coinbase forcing their hand. But remember, anyone can say anything they want on Twitter, so be skeptical. Although strategically, I would admit it would be in Robinhood's best interest to do this. After all, 62% of their cryptocurrency revenue came from Dogecoin, and I would imagine that adding other options would drive up that revenue substantially. So only time will tell if this actually becomes a reality. But other Robinhood competitors, including public.com/Graham, where you could get a totally free stock now worth all the way up to $1,000, also began implementing cryptocurrency trading, meaning it's only a matter of time until other cryptocurrencies are probably added, based purely on demand to give the customers what they want, and as of right now, that seems to be Shiba Inu. However, even though adding a new cryptocurrency on Robinhood could be significant to boosting momentum, there's still not enough data available to determine what type of effect it'll have and the impact it'll have on its price. Like if we take Dogecoin as our only example, back when it was listed in July of 2018, as we could see, it did end up doubling in price with an increase of 95%. But that was also very short-lived, and within a month it was back down to its original price before being listed. So short term, absolutely, being listed on a place like Robinhood will absolutely have an impact on its price. But how much is yet to be determined, and historically, most of these rallies eventually lose steam and drop, regardless of how many people believe it'll keep going up. For example, in 30 days, SafeMoon rallied 3,000% before then losing nearly all of those profits over the following 5 months. In 2017, Redcoin increased 3,000% and then immediately dropped. Verge rallied 5,000% from half a penny to 25 cents and then quickly fell down to its previous lows. Einsteinium also followed the same trajectory, going up 8,500% before crashing back down in 2017. And Nano was the most extreme from all of them, going up from a penny to $33 and then crashing 95%. Now, even though, of course, you might say,
yeah, Graham, but those aren't Shiba Inu.
That's true, but back then there was just as much excitement around those as there is today. Not to mention every other Dogecoin copycat absolutely tanked around the exact same time, like Shiba Inu, Dogelon Mars, and Doge Token. The point I'm trying to make here is that even though it's a lot of fun to join a new community, look forward to the innovation, and spec out your next Lamborghini with all the wild profits, for every Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, which goes up exponentially and then holds somewhat steady, there are hundreds, if not thousands of others who are just as promising, and then nothing happens while people move on to the next, so that's certainly a possibility here. On the bright side though, it wouldn't be fair for me to talk about Shiba Inu without giving you a full understanding of both the pros and the cons so you could make the decision for yourself. And the first is that, like Dogecoin, there is a very strong community. Like Shiba Inu quickly gained over 1.1 million followers on Twitter, 271,000 on Reddit, and 110,000 on Discord, with over 680,000 holders and counting. So there's very much a power in numbers, and a strong community could very well provide support in the event the price falls. The second, for better or worse, it piggybacks on some of the momentum of Dogecoin. So if Dogecoin goes up, then chances are so will Shiba Inu. The third, all the retail excitement has the power to push for more mainstream listing across other apps like Robinhood, Webull, and Public. And with that opens up an entirely new audience who could buy in. And fourth, there's absolutely value in a network effect, where the more people buy in, the more use cases there could be, and because of that, more people adopt it. It's probably not not going to be enough to push it to a penny, but even 1/10 of a penny would be impressive. And as Dogecoin has shown us, anything is possible. However, as a word of caution, there are also some downsides alongside with it. First, nearly every single time we see a run-up like this, almost without fail, it ends up falling substantially. Now, even though this also technically applies to Bitcoin too, there's the very real chance that this could fall 70 to 95% fairly quickly. And for that reason, I would not invest money here that you can't afford to lose. Now, second, it doesn't have as strong of a use case as other cryptocurrencies. Of course, you might be able to argue the same thing about Dogecoin, but with Shiba Inu being a spin-off of a meme coin, it doesn't exactly bode well for its long-term outlook if it doesn't actively solve a problem in the DeFi space. The third, besides a growing network effect of investors looking to make a profit, fundamentally, there isn't much to support the quick run-up in price, besides the euphoric excitement of potentially being listed elsewhere. Like sure, NFTs are cool, and maybe Shiba Swap allows new pairing between cryptocurrencies, but by and large, the only distinct factor today that didn't exist 2 months ago is that even more people are talking about it because it's going up in price and because it's a Shiba Inu. The fourth, usually by the time media begins talking about something, that tends to mark the peak attention right before a sell-off. Take the example of January 30th, 2021, when SNL created a skit around GameStop and then shortly after, the price plummets. Or the mention of Dogecoin on May 9th, where the price peaked shortly before the episode aired and then crashed right after it was done. Now, even though SNL could very well be the kiss of death, I think instead it represents the thinking that by the time big media knows about it, momentum is already beginning to settle down. And even though we might not have hit the peak yet, most likely there will be a sell-off at some point. And fifth, the White House has been talking about issuing an executive order to oversee and regulate cryptocurrency-related activities, and that would absolutely have an impact on the entire market. They say that regulators have expressed concerns about the lack of investor protections and possible risks to financial stability as the market has ballooned to more than $2 trillion. This also includes regulation across stablecoins and lending platforms, which until now have operated without much in their way. Now, even though there are quite a few projects that are completely legitimate, there are some bad apples out there developed for the sole purpose of making as much money as possible, avoiding the SEC, and operating under the guise of a completely unregulated and anonymous currency, and that can only go on for so long. I'm absolutely not directing this towards Shiba Inu, because truth be told, this would impact everything. But regulation is something that we have to keep in the back of our minds, because I would say it's impossible for the cryptocurrency market to operate as it has been without some sort of oversight somewhere. I understand that any mention of this is easily dismissed as,
Ew, but Graham is just spreading FUD.
but I'll be the first to say I have a significant amount of money in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I would love for this to keep going up, and I've been surprised with the past performance to the point where I'll admit I've been wrong in the past and I've been very surprised. But objectively, it's important that we look at what's going on with an open mind, not clouded by greed, and objectively ask yourself, can I afford to lose money with this investment? If the answer is no, then you really need to be careful, because nothing is immune to a sudden sell-off. As far as why I'm buying in my previous video, I explained that I would invest 5 cents for every single like the video gets, and I'm holding that to my word. As of now, my total investment is going to be about $5,000, and then I'm going to hold it for a year just to see what happens. I consider it to be an experiment that we could all be a part of, and whether or not it makes or loses money is not the point. It's just to show my support to be a part of the community and invest in topics that I talk about, so that way I get a first-hand experience of the culture behind it. Again, if you want to be a part of it, I'll invest another $5,000 if we get this video to 100,000 likes, so feel free, but no pressure either way. And really, at the end of the day, my advice is just this. If you're holding Shiba Inu right now, just ask yourself this question. Would you buy in at the price it's currently trading at? And if the answer is no, then the question becomes, why are you holding on to it? Because essentially, you not selling is the exact same thing as you buying in at the current price. It really just comes down to this. You're either going to regret not holding on to it longer or not selling sooner. Pick your choice. So you'll have to decide that one for yourself, but I don't think there's any shame taking some of your profit off the table if you're up an amount of money that you cannot afford to lose or would actually make a significant difference in your life. But again, you shouldn't listen to me because I have no idea what I'm talking about. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Feel free to add me on Instagram and on my second channel, The Graham Stephan Show, where I post there every day. I'm now posting here. And I also have another stock market app that I've personally been developing myself to track anything you want to in the stock market. It's fantastic. The link is down below in the description. Feel free to try it out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.